Howdy scale guys, Nexas here and welcome back to Destiny 2, and in today's video guys we are hyped for Lightfall still. We are still super hyped, and especially since we got a brand new launch trailer yesterday that revealed so much. So I will say spoilers alert if you don't want to be spoiled about anything that might be coming in course in Lightfall. But with yesterday's launch trailer we actually did get a sneak peek at a weapon that looks like it might be returning. There is no guarantees when things appear in trailers of course, but generally speaking Bungie don't put stuff into trailers unless it's coming back, and that is going to be the old school hero, the old school god tier weapon, the Khvostov 7G02. And when I say this is the old school or the OG, I freaking mean it. This is the very first gun you pick up in Destiny, not just Destiny 2. Destiny 1 as well. The Khvostov 7G02 is the very first gun you get to use. And back in D1 that actually came back as an exotic. So people are thinking that this weapon's going to come back as an exotic, obviously in Lightfall, which honestly would be super cool. And I will definitely say the way you used to get Khvostov back in D1 as an exotic was that if you dismantled the white, like this version of the Khvostov, you got a schematic to start the quest line. There was another way of getting it through a quest line, obviously through a chest. But I would just maybe pop the white one into your vault or something. Maybe pull it from collections or something, just in case you have to dismantle this and get the Khvostov quest going. I don't know. Bungie might do the same quest. But the exotic itself used to be really cool. It was one of the only weapons back in, obviously in D1 that you could change like the RPM and stuff really on the fly. So you could change it to either 450 RPM or 900 RPM. And then there was also different firing modes. So if you kind of think of the Revision Zero, the way that can go from 2 bursts to 4 bursts, this one actually was an auto rifle that could go from fully auto to burst fire, and then of course to semi fire, which honestly was really unique back in D1, and that's probably what I'll come back with of course in D2. But yeah guys, we got to showcase why you should be hyped if the Khvostov is coming back. Super cool weapon. Even in its white version, I'm telling you, this can do work. And we're going to showcase that right now. So without further ado, let's go on some PvP with the Khvostov 7G02. Alrighty, so we're going to do a rumble game with, of course, our Khvostov OG. And this is what it's going to be like in PvP. Oh my god, we actually killed him. But this is what it's going to be like in PvP. Now, this is a white weapon, so it will kick it a little bit and everything, but that's the part of the beauty of the Khvostov. It's an absolutely stellar weapon. Yo, boy, do not kill me. It's a stellar weapon, though. No perks, no nothing, but you know what? It still can do absolute work. Can I not be smoked for like a second? Thank you. But this thing can actually still do work. I've done a couple of challenge videos of the white gear guy using this weapon, and I've actually done some pretty decent work. It actually does well. Oh, buddy, please, thank you. But it actually can do well. As I said, it's not the worst weapon in the world, but it's definitely not going to be meta anytime soon because it is an auto rifle and stuff. But I mean, if you're hitting headshots with it, it ain't bad at all. No, it's penny greens. It's the penny greens. I knew that was coming. Oh my god. But yeah, you know what? So far, it actually does some work. The thing about the Khvostov isn't just that it's what's it called? It's actually a decent auto and everything. But the main thing I love it for is that it has so much freaking character going for it. Now, he is so dead. But it's got so much character. So if you just look at the gun, it's one of the most unique models for a weapon in the game. It's a white weapon too, so it's kind of unique in that sense. But then when you actually scope in, it's got like a really weird sort of scope to it. So it's all cracked and broken and everything, which, as I said, I think that's just really cool to the freaking weapon. A white weapon that has more design and more flair than any freaking legendary in the game. It's basically like an exotic in terms of flair and everything now. Oh, buddy, oh, pal. Oh, why you go for me, bro? Oh my god, I actually kind of time this guy. What the? Yo, buddy, you cannot run from the Khvostov. Bro, you cannot run from the freaking OG. Where are you going? This is what happens, boys. The Khvostov instills fear to every man who exists, and they just traded. God damn it, now lost the lead. What is happening, boys? Come on. You cannot run from the Khvostov. He'll eventually get to you like this. Oh my god, he's one shot. Yo, I actually kind of need to reload. Yo, buddy. Yo, buddy. No. Do not try that. Do not try that crap. But yeah, the Khvostov, it's a really fun weapon to kind of go in with. As I said, I've done a couple of yo, buddy, that is no bueno. Do not take my kill like that. But I've done a couple of weapon videos with the white gear guy, and I used the Khvostov for a little bit, and it was always pretty decent when I actually used it. Now, oh, I'm so dead. But as I said, it will most likely, when it comes back, it won't be white. I mean, it wouldn't make sense to, unless they brought it back for the new light, because they are going to be changing how new lights like to start quests and everything to like start the game. So it might be coming back just to kind of help out new starters or new players with it, because as I said, it legit is the OG weapon. It is the most kind of OG weapon you can actually find in Destiny, so realistically it could come back for that. But I do think that if they're going to bring it back for the general populace, it will come back as an exotic, which I wouldn't mind. As I said, this was a pretty cool exotic back in the day. It had a pretty cool, unique setup in terms of how it worked. It would remind me kind of Revision Zero and everything, which, as I said, isn't the worst thing in the world. But yo, buddy, all pal. It isn't the worst thing if it comes back with the 2 bursting and like the full auto and everything. But as I said, I would just love if it came back with, I don't know, some like Suro's regime sort of perk setup, which would be super cool. Yo, buddy, I panicked, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Get rid of this. But yeah, if this does come back, it will most likely come back in exotic form or something like that. But we're gonna just wreck it. Come on, buddy. Buddy, he's gonna run away. God damn it. Why is my well placement always just such ass? Oh, it's gonna be DT. You don't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. I'm in a well. Thank God. 29 a crit though. You know what? Actually not bad damage at all. No. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that he actually tried to get around or something like that. But as I said, the weapon itself, it actually feels pretty juicy. I'm not gonna lie. I actually do kind of like it. I do definitely think though that you're gonna struggle when it comes to just the general meta. Obviously, autos aren't exactly meta, and oh no, boys, he's turned on the freaking SMG. He did it. He's whipped out the SMG to win the game. His freaking rumble streak is on. It's on the line, boys. His rumble streak is on the line. Cannot lose it. But yeah, I definitely will say, and that was a bad rift placement. Don't know what he's doing, but I definitely will say that the Khvostov, it has so much character going for it. I mean, this is one of the most unique, non-unique white weapons in the game. Oh, we got him there though, and thank you for the kill. And oh, we actually got first place. But yeah, I do really love the weapon, and that's what I'm saying. If it does come back as a, even as an exotic, I think it'll be really dope. But overall, the Khvostov 7G02, boys, it's just a banger, guys. It's the freaking god. It's the OG. It is the original god tier gun. 5.5 efficiency, so 22. As I said, it's actually not bad, but against the current meta, you might struggle. But the weapon is still a pretty decent weapon. Well, that is it from me and the Khvostov 7G02. As I said, it's the GOAT, boys. It's the original GOAT. It is the only GOAT in the game. I'm so glad if it actually does come back. As I said, with trailers, you don't know exactly what's going to come back. I've never really seen trailers, especially a launch trailer, where they've showcased something and it hasn't had some relevance to that season in terms of returning as a weapon or maybe having updated roles or whatever. But the Khvostov 7G, as they said, it might come back as a white weapon. They might start bringing it back just obviously for new starts and for the new light campaigns they're meant to be bringing out. But for me anyway, I feel like they're bringing it back, especially because it was in the trailer. They most likely bring it back for, or of course, as an exotic. I mean, they could have used any other weapon other than this. They didn't have to use this one, but I think because they used this in the trailer, it's most likely coming back as an exotic. The Khvostov though, if it does come back, I'm hoping to get some new perks and everything, because as I said, with the full auto button you have in this game now, different RPMs being already on other weapons and also the kind of different types of fires, it wouldn't really make it stand out as much as it did back in D1. I would love if it did something maybe like spinning up type of thing. Or maybe they just turned this into the Suro's regime, but like you don't actually have to freaking press the button in your inventory. You can actually just press reload and it changes the RPM. Something like that anyway would be really cool for the Khvostov. It would make it super unique again. As I said, it's one of the OGs, and it's so unique as a white weapon as well. It has so much character to it. It's such a beaten up looking weapon, but it's really nostalgic, guys. As soon as you use this again, you're like, oh, I remember this gun. The beefiness of the sound, the scope that's all cracked and everything. I just would love for it to come back. I think it's a really dope ass weapon. I think overall it would be really cool if it came back in all of its glory. Maybe even Khvostov 7G03, I think, because the original I think was OX, maybe in D1, the exotic, and then it turned into O2 when we went to Destiny 2. So it could be named anything, but overall, be hyped for it, boys, if it does come back, because it's actually a really cool weapon. Like you've seen in PvP, I was still able to get kills even though the range is freaking 12 on this gun. This is 600 RPM with 12 range. It's freaking terrible range. But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like, and you want to see more content, subscribe. Fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you the next collective in the next one.